got the front camera on. We can see each other.
Oh, that's what the whole waiting was for.
Yeah.
The front camera had to come on.
So Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Middle of July.
It is the middle of January. I'm doing the best I can.
Okay.
So first question. Guess how many videos we had last year? Not enough, I know, but...
I have no idea. 20?
We had 22.
Well.
We should have had 23 for 23, but we had 22. I really wanted to do more, but I'm proud of those.
Very proud of those.
On top, I was about to say so, and you know I hate when I say so. Anyhow, I even went and kind of redid a recheck on the videos. So the name of our channel, guys, you know, is Kraus House and Garden, because we want to bring you stuff about on how to be more sustainable or more energy conscious, or
We do?
yes, that is.
Okay.
You know, we did buy land. That was the last video, and we're going to try to build a sustainable home that's energy efficient. So the channel is
And
Kraus
warm enough.
and warm. So
When it's cold like today.
we're going to get through this. So the channel name is Kraus House and Garden. So we're working on providing you videos on house, but also on the garden. So it was pretty cool when I broke down the videos how they played out. You want to guess how many videos were house, solar, battery related last year?
I don't know.
6.5.
Oh, okay.
We actually have one video that was focused half on battery and another half somewhere else, but we won't go there yet. So we had 6.5 videos on battery, solar, house.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had, how many batteries on garden, do you think?
The rest of them?
No,
I don't know.
we had 11.5 on the garden. So we had more in the garden. So yes, we had one video that was half on garden, half on solar and battery. But that still leaves us 4 videos.
Okay. And what were those on?
We had 3 videos on our getaways,
Okay.
and then 1 video on the most exciting thing the year had to bring.
The land purchase.
The land purchase, our final video. So if you haven't watched that one, guys, go back and watch it. It's titled, I think, Did Christmas Come Early? So,
Mm-hmm.
so do you have any favorite memories of any of the videos? Or any funny memories, or?
Well, I think the whole story around the land purchase was my favorite.
Yes. Yes. I also.
But not so much the video, but the actual land purchase. And
Yes. Oh,
the
thank you.
whole
I
thing.
thought, the video was.
Was summarizing it very well.
Yes. I think when I went back to get the summary of our videos, one of the things, they all bring back memories, and I'm thankful for our life. And I really look forward to doing more videos because I enjoy looking back at the videos and seeing how the year went. But the one thing that I hadn't forgot about, but it just put everything in focus, especially as we sit here on a very cold day, is what you went through with the batteries before we were trying to get away on a trip. We had a big ice storm and we were without power, and literally it was probably a week before you would have had everything done. But I won't say jiffy rigged, but you...
Well, soon we'll have our solar to keep us going. But this happened a few weekends too soon.
Yeah, it did.
But we got candles.
Yes, we have candles.
And soon we'll have power from the basement. Actually, should I start rigging up things?
No, not yet.
No. I mean, I'm thinking I could probably run some extension cords to up here, and to the cable modem, and we would have power enough to work from here tomorrow.
Yes, but who knows if we actually have cable.
Well, that's true.
Wired it up so we could use the batteries to get the house warm before we left to go on a trip. And that video really showed the element and the cold and what it can do. So now we have a battery backup for these cold situations like we're going through now. So, but, and then the other memory, and I'll make it short because it's lunch break, was the battle with the cucumber beetle in the garden. That was...
Yes, and a battle it was.
And it was a battle. So, yeah. So I think that's kind of wraps up the year for this year. I was thinking goal-wise. I have goals. See, Sweetie knows nothing about this.
Oh, okay.
So...
We have goals.
I have goals, so I was going to share kind of my goals. I mean, I have a lot more details to the goals, but I guess you can kind of summarize it in 3 goals for me. Hello, welcome back to the Kraus House and Garden in 24 on a very snowy day. So it's been about a month since we saw you guys last. I'm trying to get a new video out today, and I thought I'd do a little summary of what all has been going on since we last saw you. One of the traditions we have when we go to see family in Germany, one of the first things we do when we get there is not to go directly to family. We give ourselves about a day and a half at this wellness place. And one of the things I love there is they have this Vitalwasser. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. I'm not the German half of the marriage. But it's one of my favorite things they have at the sauna, and I always get it. And depending on the bartender, it's a little different. But my takeaway of what I got from the experience this year, I'm going to try to recreate, and let me show you what I'm going to use for the ingredients. So there's lemon and lime, cement, ginger, fresh ginger. I don't have fresh ginger. Actually, I do have fresh ginger, but I have these packets I want to use up. So ginger, water, a little bubbly water at the end, and I'm going to use a little rosehip syrup, a little sweetener, not much. So don't think I left anything out. I'm going to put some blueberries in there too. It's basically just a mineral water, or a water with a lot of good stuff. So whatever you want to put in it. There was another ingredient. I'll ask Sweetie here at lunch if he remembers. He can share with us what else it said was in the water. But it's one of my favorite drinks to have because you're fighting jet lag, and it's so refreshing. Even on a winter day like it is now, if you look out there, or I should say, let's look out there. Even on a winter day like today, it's such a refreshing drink to have. Even on a cold day like today, it's a nice break to have. Just a really refreshing water to drink. I'm going to put this ginger in the water. Try not to spill it all over the place. Put that up first. You could really use anything you want. I really like ginger, so give that a swirl. I also love this thing for my protein shakes. It's awesome. It does a really good job. And you can smell the ginger. So our first day and a half when we were away for the holidays, we spent time at our sauna, at a sauna place, a wellness place. We absolutely love it. It's the best way to get over jet lag. So after we did that, and that's mostly mixed up. There's still a little bit in there. Get some of my bubbly water in there. And apparently my bubbles are not staying bubbled. I may have to get a new cartridge. But after the first day and a half at the sauna, we had an opportunity to get on another plane, as if we hadn't had enough plane ride to get over the pond, and go visit some dear friends in Portugal. We'd never been, so that was
The oranges as decorative trees, that's pretty cool.
that was a lot of fun. And they were just the best host, and it was really, I don't want to say highlight of the trip, but it was really a great time. And then after that, we got back, and we went to spend a few days with Edwin's parents, and then we took the parents to the rest of the family to gather for Christmas. And then we came back, took Edwin's parents back home, and spent some more time with them. And after that, we took a little break, spent a night in Cologne, which I'll share a time lapse. I'm so proud of this time lapse. It was so killer. One thing that was going on in Germany when we were there, and thank goodness not in Portugal, is it rained, and it rained, and it rained, and it rained. And then the rest of the time we spent back with more family, siblings. So it was really nice. It was a much needed time, especially since, you know, we live in the States. We don't get to see everybody as much. We really did have a great visit, and we're so fortunate to be able to spend time, that lesson time with family. Okay guys, I got competition now, because the other half is actually working today, and you're going to hear them in the background, but maybe my voice is the closest to the cameras, so it should pick up. So getting back to wanting to share with you one of my favorite things I get when we are visiting our sauna places in Germany is Vital Wasser. And I've just mixed up some ginger and some water, lemon, lime. I'm getting ready to put the mint in. And I was gonna pour the rose hip. You can use any syrup. In fact, sometimes over there, I think they use lingonberry. No, not lingonberry. That's the meatballs in IKEA, right? And now I can't get this thing off. Man, it's frozen shut about like where a compost bin is, because that was gonna be my next thing to share with you guys, to see if I could get the compost bin open today in this freezing temperature. It's frozen shut. So you can use any simple syrup, and I guess it's better maybe if you don't use some. I don't know if it's called a simple syrup. I'm rambling, but anyway, it is pretty when it goes in. So let me see if I can get a close up here. To me, it's as much of the visual as it is with your taste that you like. So I always put that in. Always add some blueberries in there. So I love blueberries. You could use about anything. I'm gonna add some more lime slices because I put a bit more lemon juice than lime juice. And I'm gonna put some mint in there. Stir it up. And then I'm gonna pour some, and then the final thing, and of course when you stir it up it all mixes together. It's not as pretty, but it tastes yummy. And then you can always add ice, but I'm one of those that I don't need ice. I actually prefer things about room temperature, but you can also add ice, of course. So I'm gonna add a little in this glass, and I'm hoping the camera's on because there, okay. So I'm gonna add a little in this glass, and I'm gonna add a little bit more of my bubbles because I like carbonated water. Bear with me. And do that. And I'll put, oh, there's some mint that fell in there, so I'll just add that more mint in there. And I think that's good, guys. I was gonna give it another swirl with the frother. I always like how it mixes the flavor so much more. And voila, you have a Vital Vaso. Let me try it. It's gingery, it's lemony, it's lime. It's got just a little sweetness from the rosehip syrup. Yeah, and it's great. So hope you enjoyed that. And I wanted to share with you. So we were gone for 20 days. We spent a total of, so we had a total of 5 flights, several taxis, Ubers, and a lot of miles driving, or kilometers driving. We stayed in 3 different hotels during our time away, and 7 different beds, over 19 sleeps. So it was a great, and we visited a new country, Portugal. So it was a great time away. But I'm really happy to be home and excited for what 24 brings. Three goals for me: always want to focus on health and how to, put my health first, mentally and physically. Eat better always, which I think we do well, and that's one reason we love our garden. But also mentally, just more downtime, just to chill more. Yes.
Okay. I like the chilling.
Decluttering for me and organizing, which will be our next video, by the way. That's why I have the camera turned the way I do. And just to be smart, to consume less and be a better conscious consumer. I think trying to do a lot more of that as we declutter and seeing a lot of stuff that really didn't need to be purchased. So just to be
less socks, please.
says that until he's sockless, and then he'll be saying that. But anyway, what about you? Oh, and the one goal with our property this year, we definitely are going to bring you all along the way for everything up there. But the one goal we have for this year is, drum roll please.
Driveway.
We want to get a driveway put in. And then all the other lists come into play, but that's the main goal for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And for the garden, we need to fix the fence that we never got to last year.
Yes, the fence needs fixing.
So, I said so. What about you?
What do you mean? What about me?
Goals.
I think you already mentioned it. I want to have a driveway in there.
But what about your goals for you?
Chill.
Chill. Okay, well, you heard it there. That's it?
That's it.
Okay. I think it's coffee time after lunch.
Yes. This interrogation over. Okay.
It's going to be a great year, and we wish everyone a great year. And we look forward to
it will be a great year.
Bringing you along in our adventures this year, from the Kraus House and Garden, from here to the future house and garden at our new land, which is going to take a bit of time, but we will take you along for the ride.
All right, cool. Let's go get coffee made.